My name is Muthoni Muriu. I work for Oxfam America. That's an international organization that focuses on long-term development as well as humanitarian response in times of crisis. I am the head of their international department, overseeing all our programs overseas and a domestic program that we have here in the US, focused on the Southeast and California and Florida. The work that we do in the Southeast and in California and Florida is focused on the rights of agricultural workers. For many years now, we've worked with migrant workers, working with them as well as with other organizations such as UFW, focusing on making sure that the rights of these workers who produce all the food that the US eats and exports in some cases, that their rights are respected. Basic human rights, the right to rest periods, the right to shade breaks, the right to have a drink of water. And the fact that the US actually has laws that are quite progressive in terms of protecting these rights, but their implementation very often is left to local organizations and councils that are sometimes understaffed and underfunded. And at the end of the day, it's up to the grower and the Ministry of Agriculture inspectors to make sure that these rights are respected. And that's where there's a big gap. The treatment that you hear about and that concerns us even today is actually a result of the gap that I mentioned. The fact that there are policies out there that at a minimum, if they were applied, would go some way towards righting the wrongs that these workers suffer. And I'll make a point here that when I talk about the workers, I am talking about workers who are in the programs. These are people who come here to work legally in the fields for the most part. So you're not even talking about illegal immigrants. They're here on programs that are US government programs that allow them to come here for a period of 6 months to 9 months to pick a certain crop, work with a grower, and then leave. The problem is the way the contracts are done, they are almost treated, I would dare to say, almost like indentured servants, because you are contracted to the particular grower, and the grower is the one who is responsible for making sure that you have food and lodging and that you're treated fairly. The policies have actually been on the side of growers, because it's up to the grower to determine what needs to happen. It's really quite shocking in the 21st century that we're even having this conversation in a first world country that has the possibility, with very little investment, to fix some of these things.